Well, chat, it's already August, and this is the first time that I got my spot this year. I gotta admit, I didn't think I was gonna get it. There's another campground about 6 miles down the road that way, and I saw somebody, there was a RV pulled into that spot, and I thought, well, if there's somebody there, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get my spot, but it was open. Of course, it is like a Monday, but I don't care. I got it. Start getting camp set up. I'm gonna be out here for 2 nights. I'm excited. Love this place. This is my happy place. So I'll get my camp set up, do some fishing, do a little passive squatching. Supposed to have some great weather. I think I'm gonna have a good time. Well, I've been here about 3 hours now. I'm all set up. I've got sunscreen and bug spray like caked on. Although the bugs haven't been too bad. There's been a little bit of a breeze. I think it's keeping the bugs away. I've been fishing. Haven't caught anything. Had some follows. Some of the trout followed my bait in, but they're all like super tiny. So haven't seen anything that I even would think was big enough to get my hook in its mouth yet. But it's nice and quiet. Although I have noticed what seems like a little bit more air traffic in the air here than there usually is. I mean, usually you can hear the occasional plane, but I've heard it's been pretty much nonstop since I got here. And I think some kind of military helicopter went over earlier. So, I mean, we all know what's allegedly going down here in Alaska in the next few days. So it's going to get, it's probably going to get a lot more interesting. So we'll see. I wish I could just stay out here for all of it, but unfortunately I can't. I got stuff I got to do back in civilization, but no, everything's going good. Probably going to have a little fire tonight, not a big one. Guess what I forgot, chat? I forgot my freaking s'mores, and we just went to the store and like restocked on candy bars because I was running low. So I'm gonna have to go camping at least two more times, maybe even three, to get through that supply of s'mores that we bought. So I'm aggravated. And I forgot my big like variety box of chips that my wife bought me with a bunch of different potato chips and stuff in it. So luckily I brought like my kitchen tote with my freaking like MREs and stuff in it, or else I'd be SOL. I'd be eating beef jerky and freaking protein cookies. So I was so worried I made a list about everything I needed to bring, and I've like completely spaced food, which I've got food, but I spaced like the extra little treats and stuff I wanted to bring. So, but it's fine. It's fine. At least I got my spot, and the weather's great. So, you know, you can't ask for much more. The s'mores would have been nice, but they're not mandatory to have fun here. So, anyway, I'm gonna chill out a little bit, do some brainstorming. You know, when I'm out here, especially by myself, I like to think of stories and books and stuff that I like to write. I'm currently kind of plotting my next book, and I'm hoping that while I'm out here over these couple of days, I can basically get that like done, like get at least the entire plot outlined, and kind of know what I'm going to do with it. I'd like to get it written this winter. I hate giving myself like deadlines, But it would be amazing if I could get finished around February, March with it. That would just make my year so much easier. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I'm gonna enjoy my spot and commune with nature a little bit, and hopefully the writing will just work its way in by osmosis through nature. All right, I'll check back in a little while. So I had something interesting happen a while ago that I don't think has ever happened to me. I got up and was getting something out of the truck, and something kind of bumped my side, and I was like, what is that? And I looked down, and the safety on my bear spray was like undone. It was like off and flopping around. And I kind of panicked a little bit because my hands were full. And I was like, oh my God, there's no safety on that bear spray. What if I like hit it or something and it goes off? So I got what I had in my hands. I got it put down and got the safety put back on. But I can't remember ever, in all the years I've been carrying bear spray, where the safety like accidentally come off. That's a new one on me. So that would have been bad, because every time I sit down in this chair, like every time I sit down and get up, that bear spray catches. I bet that's what probably pulled it off, is that armrest there. So the next time I got up out of this chair, if I hadn't noticed, I probably would have got a face full of bear spray. So disaster averted, and I'm going to keep a closer eye on that. Man, that would have been bad. That would have sucked if I had deployed bear spray on myself. I mean, I guess I could just jump in the lake, right, and get it off and change clothes. I guess that's probably what I would have done. My chair, though, what would I have done on my chair? I guess I could wash my chair off in the lake. But man, that would suck. Anyway, that's something I'm gonna have to be on the lookout here for. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it literally just like got caught on the armrest and got pulled off. It doesn't feel like it's loose or got worn down or anything. But man, I was lucky. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Well, since Chook isn't here to cook me gourmet meals, I gotta fend for myself. So tonight's entree is lasagna, and I'm heating up some water for some coffee to have a beverage with it. All right, I ate dinner. I got everything cleaned up. I'm gonna start a fire here in a little bit, but first, before I start my fire for the evening, I'm gonna do a little bit more fishing. And I think maybe now it's later in the day, maybe I'll have some luck. A couple of, I don't know what those are, loons, ducks, something out there. They've been out there all day. But I'm gonna fish for a little bit and then start my fire. My s'moreless fire. I'm gonna put a bunch of garbage in there to burn. If I was gonna be eating, I wouldn't do that, but I might as well, since I don't have any s'mores to make. So I've been here almost 7 hours, and I've had 2 vehicles drive by, and they both slow down when they get here, you know, because they're looking to see if the spot's occupied. And you know, typically I'm not one to judge. I mean, you know, people drive what they got to drive, but they were some like hoopty, shady looking vehicles. And remember the last time I tried to get out here, I came here and I said it looked like there was a homeless camp or something out here. I'm serious. I mean, they had like dog kennels set up, and I mean, like there was like 2 or 3 cars parked here, and there was just, they had this whole, it looked like a compound. Like they had like a tent, 2 or 3 tents over here. They had dog kennels over there. No telling what they had over here. This whole area was like full of stuff, and I was wondering. I was like, man, are are these free campsites becoming like refuges for homeless people. But I think they were just here for the dip netting. I think it was probably somebody from Anchorage. Probably came down, took a couple of days during the week off, and was using this as basically a fish camp. But this is a long ways from the dip netting. But anyway, I'm hoping my my secret spot here doesn't turn into Grand Central Station. Seems like it's been steadily harder and harder to get it ever since I found out about it. And it seems like the first few years, every time I came, it was just about open, and here lately it's just got harder to get. Let's see if I can pull some trout out of there. Well, the fishing was a bust. Got a couple of small strikes, but I think most of the fish that I saw that were following my lure in, they were all really small, like too small to get a bite of my lure. So I don't know what's going on. Got my fire starting. Hopefully it gets going. And I'm gonna kit back with a beverage and watch the fire for a little bit, maybe read my book, and just relax for a little while. So I forgot my s'mores, but I remember my cigarillos. So I got that going for me. And look at that water, it's just like glass. Such a calm evening, so peaceful. It's supposed to be really nice tomorrow too. And I haven't decided. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do maybe do a little hike back over that way towards the river. We'll see.